I knew it yesterday. 英語は状態が変更する瞬間とその新しい状態が続いていることを表すために動詞自体を使い分けることがあります。大体ですね、ペアになってますね。セットみたいなもの。Know という動詞がその中に入ります。さあ、Know のお友達は誰なんですかね？今回の動画はそのペアについて話していきますね。Know ってあんなに深い話あったっけと思ってる方が結構いっぱいいると思いますけどね。実はですね、すごくシンプルな動詞が一番面白いです。例えば get とか have とか、あとは take もそうですよね。Simple is best とよく聞きますね。英会話というのはまさにその通りですね。その通り。So let's look at our topic in 4 logical steps. We'll look at the problem, the reason, the solution, and some example sentences. I know you're going to learn something new. I can feel it in my bones. First, let's look at the problem. I knew it yesterday. I knew it yesterday. Just by hearing this sentence, it makes me feel all funny inside. It's kind of like going to work in your pajamas. Morning, everyone. What the heck have you got on? It just doesn't really make a great deal of sense. Did you get the result of your test? I knew it yesterday. You knew it yesterday? Yeah, online. I knew it online. I passed. Well done! You know, you're actually using the word knew a bit wrongly there. You sure? Yeah, you have to use a different expression. Okay, I'm all ears. What should I be saying? Let me explain. So although this may not seem like such a big deal, know is such a basic verb. We use it so much in conversation. So it's super important that you know the ins and outs of how it works. For me, it's on a par with the Japanese verb suru. Once I started getting a handle on the different ways suru could be used in a conversation, it was a game changer. No is exactly the same. English has so many pairs of verbs, like I mentioned in Japanese earlier in the video. One of the pair causes a change from one state to another. The other has an unchanging state or condition. You see what I mean? Now, the verb know means being in the state of having knowledge about something. I know that this is a pen. I know. I just know. Now, here is the interesting part. Find out is the moment that you get that knowledge. That instant, the information goes inside your brain from the outside. Let's take this bottle of water. The water is like knowledge. Think of this as know. This is an empty glass. The water is knowledge. The water is going into the glass. Think of this moment as finding out. So you go from having no knowledge to having knowledge. See? So that means we can't use know in the sentence I knew yesterday, because know is not used for just a moment of time. Conversely, find out is not used for a long period of time. It's kind of like a eureka moment. Now, you may be thinking, how does the verb understand come into play? Think of understand as pretty much the same as know. For the most part, it's an unchanging state or condition. So the obvious solution is just to swap out knew for found out. I found out yesterday. When using the idiom find out, we often couple it with the word about. To find out about something. My wife's having a baby. That's great news. Yeah, we're so excited. When did you find out? We found out about it last month, but we decided to keep it to ourselves for a while. Is it going to be a boy or a girl? It's too early to say. We'll find out in a couple of months. I'm so happy for you guys. So as you can see from that conversation, if you want to talk about knowledge that you gained or expect to gain at a specific point in time, like last month, Friday, or tomorrow, then we normally use find out. Here's a key point. Is it possible to say, we will know the sex of the baby in a couple of months? Yes, it is possible, but in order to avoid any mistakes or possible confusion, I strongly suggest that you get into the habit of using the pair of verbs know and find out, the way I have been talking about them in this video. It's the pathway to success. They didn't find out that their son was gay until he brought home his boyfriend unannounced. When people come out about their sexuality, we often hear the expression find out. However, most parents already know what's going on with their own kids. Unannounced means to visit somebody without telephoning or without sending any messages at all. It's like a surprise visit. Unannounced. I knew it all along. You're the one who's been spreading rumors about me behind my back. In this case, we can use knew because the person already had the knowledge. When you do something behind someone's back, it's like doing it in secret. It's not a nice thing to do. Did we get that big order from Sony? I'm hoping we're going to find out today. If everything goes to plan, the bubbly's on me. So bubbly is like a nickname for champagne. It's pretty cute. If you say bubbly, it doesn't mean anything to do with Nora Hirano or anything about the bubble years. That's Japanese English. And remember, the pronunciation is champagne, not champagne. 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 I really had to get that off my chest. Champagne. The media found out the CEO had been bribing politicians for years with boxes of special manju. I've heard about this very unique tradition of bribing in Japan to hide gold or money under the sweet bean cakes to make an extra special gift. Have you found out any mind-blowing things about English recently? If you have, please feel free to share them down in the comments. I'm sure our community would love to hear about them.